Hello and welcome to Master of Science in Human-Computer Interaction information session. On today's agenda, we will discuss quick facts about HCIM. We will introduce you to the program. We will show you our student population. We will talk about our faculty, leadership, and the rest of the HCIM program team. We will show you our program structure. We'll discuss career paths that our alums take after graduation, application requirements. We will give you some tips for successful application and ways to finance your HCM degree. At the end, we will share additional resources with you. First, quick facts about our program. Our program was rated as number 8 in the United States amongst other HCI master's program and number 1 in Maryland. We do have top faculty. You're welcome to click on the distinguished faculty link and check out what our HCM faculty are doing research on. We also have world-famous HCL Lab that holds weekly talks from professionals from all over the world, as well as annual May HCL conference. Our students learn to design, evaluate, and implement new information technologies and interfaces that are usable and appealing. It is important to note that this program is a STEM certified face-to-face in-person program with some hybrid and online course options. It is a 30 credit program that you can complete in 2 years with some summer or independent study or internship. It's also important to note that internship is not required to complete for this program, but many of our students find it as a desirable option for them. There are also some part-time options available for our working students where you can take it slow and complete this program within 3 years and for up to 5 years if needs to be. We accept international and domestic students from different educational and professional backgrounds. If your area of study and expertise is technology, computing, art, design, communication, social sciences, or psychology, you're equally great fit for this program. We also accept a balanced cohort of mid-career professionals who want to change or improve their career choices and recent undergraduates who would like to refine their skills with the new area of study. Our current HCM leadership consists of Dr. Galina Ritz, who is the director of HCM, and co-director Stacy Serla. They're chair and co-chair of the HCM committee. They plan program flow for the year, they lead admissions, and they are the main brain of this program. I am your coordinator. I can provide you information about admission, general program information. I'm responsible for event planning, student organization support. If you have any questions to any of the program team, you can send them to hcim@umd.edu. You can also schedule a quick appointment with me if you have a question about anything. Your academic advisor is Dustin Smith. He is responsible for a support of the student on educational level. Anything from course scheduling, finding specific electives, registering for graduation, and many other things you can discuss with Dustin. You can also schedule an appointment with him. In our program, we have a wide selection of faculty members with research and educational interests that starting from visualization, accessibility, games, healthcare, behaviors change, UX and information environments, and ending with science and technology studies. Just to give you a short taste of our faculty. I included a few of them on the slide, but you're welcome to check out the rest of the faculty members by clicking on the faculty link on this slide. Alex Leach is the interaction design lecturer who is teaching programming human-centered interfaces course and interaction design studio course for our program. Dr. Shine Reddy is the professor and who is doing research on AI and human-computer interaction. She's also the director of the Artificial Intelligence Interdisciplinary Institute of Maryland. Dr. Cara Williams-Pierce is focusing on game design and visualization, and she's also teaching fundamentals of HCI course for our program. Dr. Galina Reitz is a principal lecturer and HCIM director who's focusing on accessibility and inclusive design. She's both Stacy and Galina are teaching our core courses for this program. Program structure. As I mentioned already, this program is a 30-credit Master of Science program, which typically means that you will be taking 10 courses throughout this program. It is STEM certified, so that might be important if you're looking for OPT and CPT options after during this program. It is mostly in-person program with some hybrid and online electives available, and you can complete it full-time in 2 academic years. Part-time options are also available for working students, with some courses offered in the morning, some in the afternoons, and some are later in the evenings. The focus is on the UX industry prep or future PhD work. Our core courses include Fundamentals of HCI course, which is a balance between research and practice, where we will look at how computer systems interact with people. The Intro to Programming Human-Centered Interfaces course focuses on programming interfaces using internet technologies such as HTML and JavaScript. INST 711 is Interaction Design Studio course, which is user experience and interaction review. And the research method course, we strongly recommend user experience research method course if your choice is to go into industry after graduation. This is a research method course designed to prepare you to conduct user research in industry and to provide foundational knowledge needed for academic research. This course is an overview of qualitative, quantitative, and mixed method approaches, which includes a group project. Alternative would be seminars such as IN 798, and each section of this seminar provided deep, narrow dive into a research method and offered preparation for independent scholars. So that's why usually students who take this research method course, the seminar, they are planning to pursue PhD later. Student will conduct a solo and self-guided research during this course. And as I mentioned, different sections will emphasize different research methods. You can also take both 711 and 798 seminar courses, and one of them will count as your core course and another one will count as an elective. And then you will choose between capstone track or thesis track. Elective courses allow our students to concentrate their study on the area they want to learn and become experts in. We recommend advanced usability testing and visual design studio courses, but we also offer many other electives. I mentioned some of them here, and they could be game design studio, generative AI in UX, UX business basics, personal health informatics, data visualization, inclusive design, information architecture. Many more are available, and again, I included a link for you to check them out. Additionally, we want to let our students concentrate on their studies of area. If they want to learn and become experts in anything else outside of our info department, students are allowed to take courses outside of our department. So, and in the past, our students take courses from anywhere from communication, computer science, health, and many, many other departments. In your second year of study, you will have to choose and either take a capstone track or a thesis track. The capstone track is a highly collaborative teamwork where you will be paired with classmates who have different skills from you, so you can learn from each other, support each other's work. Capstone includes real-world clients, so you will create design sprints in capstone courses and work with real-world clients, but with the support of the faculty member. Thesis, on the other end, it's an original research, independent research. So you have to have a very good time management skills. You will be working with a thesis advisor, and in the end, you will create a publishable research paper suitable to submit to CHIO similar conference. Both of these tracks include 2 semesters, such as fall and spring. So what is capstone like? As I mentioned already, you will work on various projects with real-world clients and customers. You will practice very important industry methods such as Lean, Agile, and Google Design Sprint. You conduct research and design sprints from planning to implementing and testing. You will work in teams, collaborating, using project management tools, using your problem solving skills, communication skills. Capstone is a culmination of all the skills and experience and learning you've done throughout your first year of study. In the end, you will create fresh deliverables and clear storyline for your portfolio as a team member over the 2 semesters. So you will receive coaching and critiques through the year from both industry members and your faculty member. iConsultancy is an organization within info department that partners with public and private sector organizations and businesses to provide capstone project for us. So you can solve real world challenges and have that real world experience by going through the capstone track. Recent capstone clients included such big companies as NASA and small ones such as Praxis Impact and Flickshop and Guide and White Cities and many, many others. You can see more capstone clients on the HCIM website. Just to give you a taste of what capstone projects could be, previous capstone projects included work such as redesigning the app and website to make seamless connections between incarcerated individuals, designing a built-in video editor for mental health platform, designing the interface of an open source literature review tool that leverages artificial intelligence, designing and developing a mobile-first web supporting teaching and learning management system, and designing a user-friendly and accessible mobile application. So as you see, a big diversity and different projects. Thesis experience. It's also important to note that we do have some students who completed thesis track but moved on to working to industry and vice versa. But However, most of our students who choose to pursue thesis plan to pursue PhD program later. So thesis is heavily focused on research and writing experience. It is overseen by the faculty member. Feel free to check out previous HCM thesis to give you an idea what our students have done in the past. So as I mentioned, it's a very self-directed individual work with the faculty member as an advisor. It culminates with the oral defense and a PhD program as a goal. University of Maryland, as well as Information College, supports students' professional career pursuits through different resources, events, listservs, and networks. University of Maryland has a career center that has many career fairs, workshops, internships, and employee events each year. Additionally, our department shares UX-oriented postings, offers HCI and UX mini career fairs, industry events, other networking events and workshops on all aspects of career preparation. Info Career Center also offers personalized support to you, where you can get a counseling session with a professional, a mentoring session, or a skill prep such as mock interviews and resume help and revision. The HCM program and UX TERPS, which is a student organization that is connected to our program, offer many other career preparation events for our current students, such as internship workshops, portfolio reviews, resume workshops, alumni connection events, and conference travel support. Current students join HCM LinkedIn connection group to get connected to other alums and see additional job HCI and UX jobs available to them. Many other opportunities are shared through specific HCM listserv. Where do our classes lead? Many of our students end up working in UX UI interaction design, or they become user researchers, project managers, product designers, they do technology evaluation, and many other things. Our students work in different companies all over this country and even all over the world. Anywhere from small companies such as Flickshop to big companies such as Adobe, Google, and others. And because we're in the DC area, some of our students also work for the federal government. As you see, our HCM alums hold various titles in the industry, but most of them end up being UX designers, UX researchers, or product designers. Some of them project managers, some go into consultancy, some decide to become University of Maryland lecturers, some pursue PhD, and some do design or UX engineering, and of course, some do the other different types of jobs. Our employment rate stayed steady throughout the last 8 years, and the average employment rate after one year after graduation is 94%. Application requirements. Application requirements, you can look at them from as a two-step process. They are graduate school requirements and HCIM program requirements. For the graduate school requirements, you have to complete a graduate school application and follow these instructions. You will pay a $75 application fee to the graduate school. There is a application fee waiver available to you. You can check it out later under the resources. I'll share the link and for you to see if you qualify for the application fee waiver. You need to upload all of your transcripts from undergraduate and graduate courses from all the institutions you have previously attended. These could be unofficial transcripts with your application, and once you admit it, you will need to submit your official ones. You will also write a statement of purpose and personal experiences. Statement of purpose is an essay to get to know you as an individual and as a potential graduate student. Uh, what was your motivation for the graduate study? What were your research experiences? Your disciplinary subfields, your professional objectives, how do you fit within this graduate program at UMD? As your personal experiences, you will choose from 3 prompts, and it could be up to you what do you discuss there. Then you will also provide email addresses for 3 academic or professional references. International students may have to provide English proficiency results from English proficiency tests such as TOEFL, IELTS, or PTE scores. If you have a degree from the United States or English-speaking country, you will be exempt. To be eligible for TOEFL waiver, you must have spent at least 2 full academic years studying in person in the US. GRE scores are optional for both domestic and international applicants, so you don't have to submit them. Your application will not be looked any differently if you don't submit your scores, or it will not be disadvantaged at all. Duolingo is not an accepted English language scoring mechanism. You also need to pay attention to your GPA. You need to have a 3.0 undergraduate GPA, but some exceptions for slightly low GPA might be available. Application requirements for English proficiency scores. We follow graduate school rules that have specific requirements for total score and for sub-scores. Even if your sub-score a little bit less than the requirement, we cannot accept your application. So make sure you meet these specific requirements for total score and for the sub-scores. It doesn't matter if you choose TOEFL, PTE, or IELTS. And at-home TOEFL scores are available, are still possible to submit to. HCIM program requirements. You will need to complete HCIM supplemental application. You will need to upload your portfolio. It could be a PDF, or it could be a link to your website. In your portfolio, we want to see how your skills and experiences connect to human-computer interaction through the lens of 3 possible areas: art and design, social sciences, or technology. And then you upload your current resume or CV. It's important to note that HCM program doesn't have rolling admissions. We admit students for fall semester only. Tips for successful application. We suggest that you use each step of your application to advance your story and tell more about yourself, for us to see who you are and how do you connect with this program and why are you a good fit for HCIM program. Before applying, please check if you meet the requirements below: 3.0 GPA from undergraduate degree, and as I mentioned, some exceptions available for slightly slow GPA. Make sure you meet English language proficiency test scores requirements, and there are no exceptions there. Follow the direction and fill out each required section. in the application. Make sure you don't miss anything. Answer 3 out of 6 supplemental application questions for HCIM. And like I said, in the end, we want to see why do you fit within and how do you fit within this program. To give you a portfolio example, we accept students from different backgrounds to this program. Matter of fact, we prefer students from different backgrounds. So based on your skills, on what you've previously done, you're able to submit capstone or thesis or research related work as your portfolio sample. If you do that, and if it was a project where you were not the only one working on it, please make sure to emphasize what was your role and contribution to this specific project, so we will know your specific work done for this. If you're a designer, you feel free to submit design competition entries. If you're a coder, submit code samples to us, or a link to a code repository. You're welcome to submit photography, personas, wireframes, UX report, UX related writing work, undergraduate HCI work, and any other non-proprietary professional work. Funding your degree. Students in this program are mostly self-funded, as this is true for most US master's program. Our students cover the cost of the program through a combination of savings, work, loans, work at UMD, assistantships, and other options. Nonetheless, we want to mention some funding options available to you. Please feel free to apply for FAFSA, which is a free application for the all graduate students are eligible to apply. If you are a student at University of Maryland, if you're a current student, or if you're employed at the University of Maryland, or if you hold a graduate assistantship, you may be eligible for something called tuition remission, which will cover fully or partially your studies at HCIM. So most salaried staff and positions and assistantships are generally eligible for this type of benefits, and hourly positions are generally ineligible. As a side note, only our current students are eligible to apply for assistantships. And of course, assistantships are competitive. They are not a guaranteed way to fund this program. Talking more about the assistantships, there are 3 flavors of it: teaching assistantship, research assistantship, and administrative assistantship. Teaching assistantship, it means that you will help run the classes, do the grading, and help the teacher to teach the class. Research assistantship help professors with research projects. Some professors have funding, some don't. Administrative assistantships are the most plentiful around this college. In this role, you will help run the college, and you can apply for assistantships at any department, not just information department. And hourly jobs are also available everywhere on this campus. Additionally, I included the link for scholarships and award available for information department students. In this slide, I compiled ways to fund your degree that are outside of the scope of this degree and this college in a way, such as external fellowships and fundings at University of Maryland, and then University of Illinois fellowships. Find the database. UCLA graduate and postdoctoral extramural support database, and other options. Please check them out. We did have some Fulbright students in our program in the past, so that's one of the options too. Now we're at the end of this presentation, but I wanted to include some links to such important resources as HCIM homepage, curriculum, admissions, HCIM supplemental application, statement of purpose, application deadlines, application fee waiver information and eligibility, tuition and fees, assistantship information, frequently asked questions link may have an answer to the question that you have that wasn't covered in this presentation, links to Info career resources and UMD career resources, HCM faculty. If you are an international student, please check out International Student and Scholar Services link. This organization helps you with your visa application and anything, answers any questions that you may have. The link to English proficiency requirements will give you information about the scores you need to submit and what they need to be. If you have a 3-year bachelor's degree from from any of the countries that grant those degrees, you may be eligible for an exception rule. If you're not sure, feel free to send us your unofficial transcripts and we will check that for you, the eligibility for you. If you're a veteran, you have a lot of useful resources here at University of Maryland. We have a Veteran Student Life link that I included here. Of course, Department of Veteran Affairs major general link. You can check out veteran benefits at UMD. One thing I want to mention, if you're a veteran, you qualify for a yellow ribbon program that covers the cost of out-of-state tuition for you as if it would be in-state. Additional Maryland Veteran Trust Fund would be available to you as extra funding. HCM has a very active UX TERPS student organization. The student organization includes undergraduate and graduate students. And UX TERPS run annual makeathon in spring, internship panels, portfolio critiques, design charrettes, social events, and many other things. I included a link for UX TERPS for you and their contact information if you would be eventually interested to join them. If you have any questions at all to our team, feel free to send them to hcim@umd.edu. And thank you so much for listening to this presentation.